Hello everyone, this is a November 13 question, paper 1-1 and the question number is 5. This question is concerned with the chapter rate of reaction. The question reads, an autocatalytic reaction. Autocatalytic reaction is a reaction in which one of the products catalyzes the reaction. Although the syllabus doesn't cover autocatalytic reaction, this single statement should be enough to tackle this question successfully. The question continues, which curve was obtained if rate of reaction was plotted against time for an autocatalytic reaction? So in what happens in autocatalytic reaction, product catalyzes the reaction. So basically what happens is, at first we'll start with two reactants. Let's say the two reactants are A and B. A plus B would give us, let's say, C plus D. Now what happens is, initially the rate of reaction should be 0, because the reaction has not yet started, and also no catalysis has occurred initially. So this rules out option D, because the rate is non-zero over here. Since the plot starts from here, the rate is non-zero, and we rule out this option. A plus B gives C plus D, and what happens in the process is, when we are forming either one of the product is catalyst and it catalyzes the reaction, so reaction occurs faster. When we sorry about that. When we continue with the reaction, the product C and D does not form 100% at a time. Initially, the products form very slowly, and when there are enough products to when enough product has been catalyzed, the rate of reaction again decreases. Now we have been given rate, but if we want to see the concentration time of this reaction, concentration of, let's say, reactants, and time, let's say in time in units, it could be any second, minute, hours, anything. So what happens is, initially the concentration of reactant is very high, because rate of reaction, another definition of rate of reaction would be decrease in concentration of reactants per unit time. So initially we have high amount of concentration of reactants, and then it goes like this, and then again like this, and then when reaction goes to completion, we'll have zero concentration of reactant, because the A and B are converted to C and D. Explaining this graph, we have high initial concentration of reactant, and this steep graph, this steep slope gives us idea that the reaction is autocatalyzed, because the concentration decreases very rapidly, and once all the catalyst has been used up, then again the reaction proceeds quite slowly and goes to completion. So now looking at the relevant rate graphs, the flaw with both of these graphs are these graphs don't show any decrease in rate, because once all the catalysts are used up, the rate should eventually decrease, and both of these graphs don't show that, so we can rule out options A and B as well. The final correct answer is option C, and if we dive a little bit more into this, we can see exactly it verifies what we have discussed earlier. The rate is initially 0, and at some point the catalyst is being started to use, and again we reach here. This is like the climax point for this reaction, and again the rate of reaction decreases, because at this point all catalyst has been used all the made catalyst has been used. So again the rate starts to decrease, going to reaching to completion around this point, which verifies that C is the correct answer.